Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Amadeitist spiritual service. Guest medium this evening is Irene Renshaw from Doncaster. Good evening and welcome to you, Irene.
Good evening,
Pleasure
everyone.
to
Good
have
evening,
you here.
Kevin.
Outline of our service this evening will be as follows. We'll have an opening prayer, followed by an address and some music. Then a moment's silence for distant healing, followed by some more music. Then we'll have a demonstration of mediumship given by Irene, followed by our notifications and closing prayer. And as usual, the chat will stay open for those who wish to stay. Okay, I shall hand over to you, Irene, for our opening prayer.
Thank you. Do you do the Lord's Prayer after Kevin, or just an
You can
opening
do
prayer?
whatever you like, Irene.
Oh, don't give me that option. I get all confused when I get that option. Right. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for this service over the internet this evening. Thank you for allowing us to spend this small space of time with us and for the gathering of like-minded people. Could I please send healing out around the world, Lord? You know where it's needed most, to all the war-torn countries, to all the terrible things that are happening in Kabul at the moment, to our wonderful Mother Earth and to our animal friends. Could I also ask that the veil be open between the two worlds, Lord, for this short space of time? And could I please ask our guides, our families, our friends, our inspirers, our animals, who wish to join us to come forward to help to give messages of proof of life everlasting. And at the end of this service, Lord, I will hand it all back to you, which is only right. All the love, all the honor, all the glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Okay, I shall hand it back to you, Irene, when you're ready to do the address.
Thank you, Kevin. Good evening, friends. It's been a lovely day here, but in spite of all the weather and everything, there are lots of people around the world that are suffering at the moment. As we know, the news out of Kabul is terrible. There's also, closer to me, there's also this huge fire going on at Leamington Spa, where there's all sorts of things. And we wonder sometimes why things happen and the way they happen, and why things get broken when there's no need for them to be broken. It's a very strange world we're living at the moment. There's so much going on around us, and of course we've got COVID as well, and there's all sorts of things going on that we could really do without, and we could really do with the Lord's help with, to not only heal us, but to heal our wonderful Mother Earth, and to help stop all this that's going on at the moment. So when I say my prayers at night time, I always ask for healing for all those that need it, beds of sickness and all that, but also for those that are broken. I mean, I had a phone call from a lady the other day, and she was in bits because she'd just come out of an abused relationship, and she was very broken. And I said, well, we'll talk and we'll see where we can go with you, and we'll see if we can get you some proper professional counselling. I'm not a counsellor, but sometimes words heal. It, you know, a smile, a kind word, a kind gesture just might not be a lot to you, but to somebody it would mean the world. It you know, especially if they're lonely. There's a lot of lonely people out there, and there's a lot of animal abuse as well, and child abuse, and it's just really so awful that you just don't know where it's going. But if we all without the beautiful religion that we have, we can all help do our little bits by helping somebody along the way, maybe an animal that's sick, or maybe talking to a neighbor that's on their own to make sure they're okay, because in these uncertain times, there's a lot of lonely people because families daren't go for various reasons. And it's just nice to have that person, even though you've might never have spoken to that person, a helping hand, a kind word, an offer to take them to the doctors or whatever. It means a lot to somebody who hasn't got anybody, especially if you're disabled. You know, that's something else. There's a lot of kindness in the world as well. It's not all bad. There is a lot of kindness, and there's a lot of earth angels out there that go above and beyond to help other people. I do my best. I've got a 93-year-old father-in-law, and you know, I've got a neighbor that's quite elderly as well, so I help them as much as I can. And if I can't get round, I'll just drop a note through the door. If you need anything, text me or whatever. And I've been and got medicines and that sort of thing. Small little gestures that mean nothing to us, that we do every day, but to somebody who is elderly or lonely or vulnerable, it means such a lot. And I've wrote this poem, and it's all about broken things and broken roads, and I've just called it That Broken Road. In life we walk many paths, some are close and narrow, some have many gaps. Some are smooth and even, others have holes and are rough. And soon we start to learn that life can be very tough. Some roads you go down can cause hurt and pain, like the twists and turns of a narrow lane. As we grow, we decide where we want to go. Is it going to be a smooth ride, or are we going down that broken road? Walking through life has twists and turns, and with each one, there's a chance to learn. Some things you learn can cause trouble and strife. Other times it's smooth and calm, like flying a kite. Some days that broken road will be a bumpy ride. Each bump has a problem, a secret to hide. As you go over every rut and hole, it's not what's on top, it's what lies below. As adults, we find narrow roads and corners sharp. Finding a way back can be dangerous and hard. Sometimes in tangled undergrowth you can get caught. That will pull you up, making the journey short. You may have to pick up some pieces and carry a heavy load. So please be very careful when you go walking down that broken road. Thank you. I hope you can take something from that.
Thank you, Irene. That was beautiful. I love the poem.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
We will now have our first piece of music. Lovely. I'm not sure why the video didn't work there, but never mind. So please join me in a moment's silence as we send out healing to all those who are in need of healing this evening. And if you know someone who is in need of healing, please hold them in your thoughts as I read out the healing prayer. Gracious Spirit, of thy goodness, hear our anxious prayer. Take our loved ones who are suffering, neath thy tender care. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, may thy presence shed a healing ray, turning all their night of darkness into glorious day. Loving Father, hear us. Gracious Spirit, shouldst thou claim them, be their light and guide. Lead them to the heavenly kingdom, safely by thy side. Loving Father, hear us. Hear us. Amen.
Hey God, I just lost a dear old friend. Hey God, I hope he's in your angel band. Hey God, you know he believed in you. Just help me understand why you do the things you do. Hey God, send me down some comfort, please. Hey God, I'll be down here on my knees. Hey God, will we ever comprehend the forgiveness and grace that lies waiting in the end? Oh, there's anger and tears for all of the years that your children won't have you to hold. Oh, my heart has been broken, the angels have spoken, and I wish I could watch you grow. Oh, there's anger and tears for all of the years that your children won't have you to hold. Oh, my heart has been broken, the angels have spoken, and I wish I could watch you grow. Hey God, I know he didn't die alone. Hey God, tell my old friend welcome home. Hey God, please hear me when I pray. Pray for a little peace till we meet again someday. Pray for a little peace till we meet again someday.
Lovely, lovely tunes there, Irene. Thank you. Okay, I'd ask you all to send out your love to Irene as she links into our loved ones in spirit on our behalf. Over to you, Irene.
Thank you, Kevin. I hope you enjoyed the music. They're two of my favourite songs. I'm always playing them. Ed gets fed up of hearing them. But excuse me. You'll have to excuse me. I'm just getting over COVID. Actually, I've been isolating and I haven't been out very far. So if I get a bit throaty and you can't hear me, please let me know and I'll try and shout a bit. Let me explain a bit how I work. If I come to you, could I please have your voice and not nods, because spirit don't like that. And as far as possible, I will describe your loved one. It depends on where they stood because I see them as well as hear them. I work a lot with music, so I might get a song for you or the words of a song, and you might not be able to take it straight away, especially if one of you younger people who don't understand the older songs, but we get there in the end. And please go with it because I get such weird and wonderful things that spirit give me. And they're very random, and sometimes will take me way, way back and then suddenly bring me forward again. They work very strangely with me. So, but anyway, let's see where we go with this. Get myself comfortable. Oh, right, okay. Right, I've got somebody coming forward. I don't always know where I'm going on the first one, so just bear with me. Let me see. Come on then, darling. Who are you with? Right. Okay. Janet, can I come to you, please? Yes.
Good gracious. Yes, you can, Irene. Hello.
Hello, Mo. You wasn't expecting that, was you?
No.
I've got an echo and I don't know why.
Oh.
Have you got your phone on or something or?
No, it's probably because she's not got a headset on. Sometimes it happens.
Have you got a headset that you could put on?
No, I'm afraid not. Can you hear me?
Right. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just yeah. It's just it's my voice is coming back on me, and it's very disconcerting because I can't.
Irene,
it's echoing back at me.
Shall I come out of the room, try my telephone, and then reconnect with me perhaps another? I'll only be a moment. Maybe that would be better.
One way around it, Janet, would be as if you turn your microphone off while Irene's talking, and then turn it back on to answer. Okay.
Is that all right? Okay. Right. Right. Okay, then. I've got a gentleman that's come forward for you, sweetheart, and he's saying, he's saying dad or granddad. So you would understand the gentleman. That's not working. I'm still echoing back. You would understand this gentleman, spirit side, sweetheart. And he stood quite straight and tall. So I don't know if this gentleman was in the military, but he has that sort of stance. Would you understand that, please?
I understand father and grandfather, and I have had a military gentleman step forward before, but he's not one of those two.
Right, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. As long as you can take it, that's absolutely fine. I don't know if these three have come together or if they've just come separately and met in spirits, but they're all standing together, if you understand that. Now, this gentleman wants to tell you that he's been watching what you've been doing, sweetheart, and he thinks he's telling me that you've been a little bit under the weather lately, that you haven't been yourself.
Quite true.
Okay, and he's also saying that if you've felt very warm of late, it's because he's been sending you healing, sweetheart. Okay, so if you've felt a little bit warmer than normal, like when you're in bed or that, and you felt a heat presence, it's because they're sending healing to you, sweetheart. And this gentleman also comes if you've felt somebody stroking your hand when you've been in bed or stroking your arm.
They stroke all manner of things, Poppy.
Okay. Well, we won't go down that road. Bless him. Oh, dearie me, he's laughing. He's laughing because he just likes your sense of humour, because you have got a lovely sense of humour. And when you're on top form, you're the life and soul of the party, is telling me. You really do like to have a good time, and not in a bad way, you know, but you just like to have a laugh and a joke, and especially if you're going somewhere special. And speaking of somewhere special, he's telling me that there's something coming up for you. I don't know if it's a special birthday or a wedding or a christening or something. And if you didn't know about it, I'm sorry I've spoiled the surprise. But he's talking about a special event that's coming up for you, sweetheart. Would you understand that?
I believe he's speaking about 17th of December, when I'm going for the first time to Brighton Theatre to watch with my whole group, my circle, a wonderful night of 60s, 70s, and 80s music.
Oh, wow. Oh, that sounds lovely. I'll come for the 60s and 70s bit, but I'm not sure about the 80s. Right. Well, he's talking about that, and what he's saying he wants you to have a jolly good time, and that's exactly how he's saying it. I want you to have a jolly good time, sweetheart. Right. Okay. Would you understand one of these gentlemen? One of my arms has just suddenly gone limp. So would you understand a stroke type condition? If it's not with one of these gentlemen, it's with somebody else that you would know.
That would be my grandfather's wife, my granny.
Okay, right, thank you. Right, well, he's just bringing this in because while all the time I'm talking, I'm asking for proof, sweetheart, and he's got me rubbing my arm so that I know that that's the condition there. And oh, bless. He's also telling me that this lady would have had some sort of Alzheimer's as well. She got very forgetful towards the end of her life.
I can't relate that to either of my grandparents. However, I do understand Alzheimer's. It was a specialty nursing thing I did.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you for that confirmation, because it just sort of give me, well, one side of my brain's okay and the other side is all dark, and I'm getting all muddled on one side, and the other side I can remember stuff. Okay, right. Oh, I know that you're named Janet, but could you take me a Janet as well, please? I'm going back a bit with this. It's just mentioned Janet. I don't think this is family. He's looking more of it on a neighbour or a friend or somebody you worked with.
You know, Irene, it does ring a bell, darling, way back.
Right, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. Again, as long as you can take it, my darling, that's absolutely fine. And with your background in the medical profession, this is Dad talking now. He wants to say thank you for all that you did when you was working in that profession, because you helped everybody along, and you gave everything 200%. You know, and he's so grateful that you went into that profession, because it's in your nature to help people if you can. It's the way you are, because you're a very caring person, he's telling me. Okay. He's also talking about a little holiday that you're having. I don't know if you've got anything planned, but if you haven't, look out for an invitation to go, maybe on a coach trip or something like that.
I so will. Thank you, Irene.
I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be this year, next year, but he's just talking about going away, because you need the upliftment. You need to get away to get the cobwebs off a little bit, because you feel as though you've got stuck in a bit of a rut, don't you? And you seem as though you're trying to crawl your way out and you can't quite get there.
I do at times, Dad, yes.
Oh, bless. Right, okay. And is it you that's been looking down memory lane through the photographs, because he's talking about the photograph albums coming out, or that you've been looking at some old photographs and having a walk down memory lane?
Oh, in my mind of late, I have been, but I keep away from the photograph albums because I find them too pulling at my emotions. I can't look at them.
Yes, they make you cry, don't they? They say they sort of make you really emotional. But it's saying there's nothing wrong with that, but just go with it. Just go with it. And because there's some happy times in there as well, not just sad times. There's some happy times, but I know what you mean, because it's looking at all them beautiful places of your family that are no longer around, but they are with you in spirit. You have a wonderful spirit family, sweetheart, and they are around you, and they are sending you healing, and they just want you, they want to see you smile, sweetheart. They've missed the smile because you've got such a lovely smile. And have you done something to your hair? Because one of them is saying that your hair is different. I don't know if you've shortened it or coloured it, but they're saying
No, Irene. I know on occasion when I hear mediums give me a message from my mother,
right.
she hates the way I have my hair now. She wants me to change it. She wants it all wavy like it used to be. Well, I like it spiky. She hates it.
Well, it's your hair, your head, your hair, and if you like it like that, so be it. I think it looks fabulous. I really do.
It's my
So-
it's my homage to the angelic realms. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely. And why not? Okay then. Now he's giving, come on then, sweetheart. What song is it? Right. Right. This one must mean something to you. But all 3 or 4 of these people, they're singing "We'll Meet Again," the Vera Lynn song. So, you know, I think it's their homage to say it's not your time yet, but eventually we will meet again. And you will not go over alone, because they will come and fetch you, sweetheart.
And
Okay.
you don't realise just how poignant that last sentence is to me presently. So bless you and thank you for that.
You're very, very welcome, darling. And what they've done is they've got together. Oh, bless you. They've got together and they're giving you a beautiful big bouquet of roses, all different colours from all of them. And they're also saying, just before they go, one of the other gentlemen has just come in and said, you know, sometimes she's been she's lonely and she thinks she's alone, but you're not. You have your spirit family. They are always with you. You're never alone. They always walk with you, sweetheart.
Understood. Thank you. Bless you, Irene. Bless
And
you.
I'm going to leave their love with you. God bless you. Thank you. Oh, who's that lovely chap? Oh, who's that?
This is Rockefeller. Rocky for short.
Oh, he's beautiful.
He's 4.
Is he a Great Dane?
Yes.
Oh,
He is a Boston Great Dane.
oh, he's beautiful. Well, thank you, Rocky. You're very handsome.
Thank you, Irene.
You're
God bless
welcome,
you.
Janet. God bless. Oh, what a lovely dog. Wow. Can you see him? Look, Great Dane. Right. Okay. Now then, where am I going next? Can I? On the sweetheart. Where are you? Okay. Can I come to Hillary, please?
Yes, thank you.
Hello, thank you, my darling. Are you okay?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. You're looking very comfortably relaxed there. You
I
look
am very comfortable and relaxed.
Oh, bless you. I've got a lady that stepped forward, sweetheart, and she's going like this with her arms and saying, oh, she looks like the Queen of Sheba. Bless her. So, oh, dearie me. Right, I've got this lady with me, darling, and she's come and she just wants to let you know that she's around you. She hasn't told me who she is yet, but I feel she's family because she's making me feel very, very warm. Okay, and when they get close to me, they make me feel very warm. And I would say she was a little bit of a character, this lady. She liked to make everybody happy. Would you understand a lady like that?
Yes, I would.
Right, thank you. And she's got this big smile on her face, and she just wants to say thank you for letting her come and talk to you, because she misses you, sweetheart, and she misses your chats, and she misses the friendship that you had. But most of all, she misses the cups of tea in the morning round the table,
Right.
if
thank
you'd
you.
understand that. Because she did like a cup of tea, this lady, and it had to be a cup, not a mug. She was a proper, a proper cup and saucer lady. Would you understand that?
With
Because
the
she's,
shiny cup lady, yeah.
yeah, that's right. Because I was just going to say, she's given me a china cup here with a saucer on it, and oh no, she wouldn't have none of these mugs, and she didn't. If you had a biscuit, she didn't like dunking it. She'd have to eat it very nicely and primly, like a proper lady did, because she was a proper lady. And she's saying that you're very much like her, and how smart you are, and how smart she was. And she said she never goes out scruffy,
No, I
even if
don't.
she's well. I mean, I think scruffy to her, what she's meaning is sort of like torn jeans and t-shirts, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
You'd rather wear a nice pair of trousers or a nice skirt and top than wear torn jeans and trainers and a dirty old t-shirt. I think
That's
that's what
right.
she means. Now she's coming to say that she misses all those nice sitting around the table things, but she's making me aware of she's talking about a sadness around you, sweetheart. So I don't know if it's you that's had some tears that's been shed, or somebody around you has been shedding tears, but she's talking about tears being shed.
Yes, I
don't-
can understand that.
Okay, thank you. Well, she's wanting to say, will you please dry them now, sweetheart? I mean, everybody has tears for many, many reasons. Sometimes it's for pain, sometimes it's for grief, but whatever it is, you need, what she's saying is you can make yourself better because it's time. Would you understand that?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Who's that? She's talking about a Jeff or a Jeffrey. I don't know if that's a family member or somebody from that or somebody this lady knew, but she's talking about a Jeff or a Jeffrey. And she's also talking about a Tom as well.
Tom would be a brother.
Right.
Jeffrey was a very, very dear friend of mine.
Right. Okay.
He's really missed. He's missed by
Oh.
a lot of people.
Well, he's just stopped forward, and he's sending you lots and lots of kisses and lots of hugs, sweetheart.
Yes,
And
he does come and interrupt.
Well, it's typical of a man, isn't it?
He's lovely.
He's just saying that he misses you too, sweetheart. Okay. And he's saying that you had a really, really good friendship, but this lady's sort of pushing him out the way and saying, well, you've had your say now, you can wait till the end. She wasn't very forceful, this lady, but she could be when she wanted to be, and she stood her ground. You wouldn't argue with her, and you're very similar. You stand your ground, especially if you know you're right. You won't stand no nonsense, and you will sort of say, well, hey, that's not right, and she's getting a pointy finger out and doing this. Oh, she's making me smile, bless her. Right, okay. She's saying that you've been looking at some new clothes or some new tops.
I'm always looking at new clothes.
Oh, right, okay. Well, she's saying that you can't get much more in your own wardrobe, sweetheart. You need to have a clear out.
I've just had one this afternoon.
Oh, right, okay.
It's got pretty serious.
Oh dear, right, okay. Well, she says, but there's still more that you can do. There's still stuff you've got in your wardrobes and your drawers that you haven't touched for years, and if you don't wear them, take them to the second-hand shop or sell them on eBay or something, and she's talking about somebody baking, so I don't know if she was the baker.
She was the baker.
Right, okay, because she's giving you a bowl with some flour and sugar and butter in to make your cake. So, and she's just saying that that's what she misses as well, because you used to do things together that you sadly don't do anymore because now you haven't got your friend to do it with. Would you understand that?
Yes, I understand that, yeah.
Oh, bless her. Would you understand where the bad leg is, or legs?
Yes, a friend of mine.
Oh, bless, because they're making my legs ache, sweetheart. And when that happens, I know that we've got somebody that's got bad legs or can't walk very well, sweetheart. So,
That's right.
and she's going to be sending healing for that as well.
Thank you.
I know that I said to the other lady about hair, but she says that you've changed your hair as well since she was here. I don't know if you've got it shorter or what. And is it you that needs an eye test, because they're filming my eyes over, and that's normally
Yes,
an eye
I'm due an
test.
eye test. Yeah.
Right. Well, she says, will you please go and get one done as soon as you can, just to be on the safe side, sweetheart, because she doesn't want anything to happen to your eyes.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
She's also, oh wow, she's talking about jigsaw puzzles. Would you understand why she's talking about jigsaw puzzles? She's just put this beautiful big jigsaw puzzle in front of me. So I don't know if it's you looked at them or somebody in the family, but
No, I have another friend who's obsessed with jigsaws.
right, that's
When she's
okay.
completed them, she posts them online, and they're all very complicated.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. I just couldn't understand why suddenly I'd got this beautiful big jigsaw in front of me on my computer, and it really is lovely. So, right, okay. Can I take you to March time for a birthday or an anniversary, sweetheart?
Yes, you can. Yes.
And can I also, would you understand where there's 5 in a family? I don't know if that's 5 children or grandchildren or mum, dad, and 3. But she's telling me about 5 in a family, unless it was this lady that had 5 in the family.
No, she had 6. So she had 5 brothers and sisters plus her.
Right, that's absolutely fine then, because when you said 6, she's putting one finger down. So there's obviously 1 in spirit, but she just mentioned the 5, sweetheart. Okay. Right. And oh gosh, right. You would also understand this lady's talking about somebody who used to go to the pub and play darts, and this was a gentleman who is now in spirit.
Yeah, that could have been a brother. That's
Right.
one of the 5. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And oh, now what's that? What are you showing me, sweetie? Right. And she's right. Okay. She's talking about in younger days somebody going and doing a lot of dancing.
Yes, she used to dance a lot. Yeah.
She used to dance a lot. Oh, because she's showing me in the rock and roll skirts, the big swirl skirts and the pencil skirts. So I know we're going back to the 50s and early 60s with this.
I would have said 40s, 50s. Yeah.
Yeah. But she was a good dancer as well.
She was.
She really was a good dancer. And you can also take me somebody who passed within 5 years. That's recent for me. And it was a quick passing, like turning a light out.
Yes, that was another friend of mine. Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Well, they're all in spirit, sweetheart, and they've all come to see you. And she's just saying, before she says, before I go, I just want you to know that I'm keeping an eye on me because you're very tired.
Yes, I am.
You're very tired and very weary, and you need something to boost you up a bit, because you seem to be sleeping a lot, sweetheart. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's saying you need a pick me up. So she's going to send you some healing, sweetheart, as well.
Thank you.
All right. And she's giving you some beautiful carnations. So I don't know.
My favorite flower.
Oh, well, this lady would know, this being your friend, sweetheart. So I'm going to leave those with you, darling, and say good night and God bless, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you very much, Irene.
You're very welcome. Right. Okay. Let me see where I'm going now. Oh. Okay. Let me. Can I? Where am I going? Who are you with? Right. Can I speak to Laura, please? Yes, yeah.
There's 2 Lauras.
Oh, is there? Where's the other Laura?
I thought I saw, there she is, Laura and Don.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see you down there, Laura and Don. I didn't see you down there. I'm not sure which one I'm with now. Right, somebody's echoing. I've got an echo again. Right, okay. Let me just. Right. Okay. Can I come to Laura Timms first? But will you listen up, please, Laura and Don? Because I'm not sure which one of you that I'm with, but instinct tells me I'm with Laura. Laura here.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Right. I've got a lady stepping forward, sweetheart, and she's saying, "I'm Mum. Would you
Yes.
understand Mum's spirit side, please? Thank you."
Yes.
And she's talking. I don't know if it's her, but would you understand somebody passing with a cancerous type condition?
Yes.
I don't know if it was her or if it was somebody else.
Yeah.
But what she wants to know now, she wants you to know, is that she's all mended now. She's
good.
better.
Yeah.
She's better, and she's back to how she used to be, because she's saying, "I was in so much pain." But you knew that. And she also wants to say thank you for helping to look after her.
That's
Okay. Because she wouldn't have got through it as much if you hadn't have been there to help her along. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's important that you know now that she's back to a normal self and back to how she used to be. So and all the pain and that she had, it's all gone now, sweetheart.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. And she's talking about, right. Okay, darling. Are you looking for some new shoes, please, sweetheart? Because she's talking about you wearing shoes that don't fit properly.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. But
Yeah.
yes, I have been looking around.
Right. Okay. Because for goodness sake, will you tell her that she needs some new shoes and she needs them to fit properly?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's all I'm going to say, because
That's
she's telling me, she's not telling me what the problem is, but obviously there's something there and it's medical, and I'm not a medical person.
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's also wanting to, can you take me Norman, please?
Yes,
Would
I
you
do know
understand
Norman.
Norman?
Yes.
Right, because she's mentioned Norman, and this lady left some jewelry because she's playing with my wedding ring. So you would understand where jewelry's been left from this lady.
Yes, I would.
Okay. Bless. I get this a lot. She's saying, "Will you please wear it when you go out? Don't leave it in the boxes."
I wish I could, but I didn't take it. My sister-in-law and my sisters got them.
Oh,
I never
bless
got
you.
any.
Oh dear, she's not happy now because you
Never
should have
mind.
had some.
Yes, I know, but
No.
never mind.
Well, we won't dwell on that, sweetheart.
No.
But she's right, okay. She's right. You would also understand where there's a doctor or hospital appointment coming up for you, sweetheart.
Yes, there is.
Okay. Because she knows about this, and she's going to be with you, darling. She's going to be with you when you go for your checkup, and she's going to make sure that they treat you right.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. She's got a lovely sense of humor, this lady.
She
But
has.
But she's also talking about you not eating properly, sweetheart. She's saying that sometimes you just don't want it and you just bit and bob. Other times you'll have a meal, but you won't have a big meal. But you
No.
need to build yourself up, sweetheart. She says you need some nourishment. So
I understand that as well.
well, she's putting this great big bowl of stew in front of me, you know, because she liked the good old-fashioned home-cooked style food.
Yes.
I don't like none of this ready meal stuff she's telling me. I like proper home-cooked food with, you know, it's better for you, it's fresher for you. But if you had a little and often rather than big bowls or big meals, okay, because your appetite is not very good, is it, sweetheart?
No, it's at the wrong times.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Well, she's saying little and often because she's watching you, darling. Can you take me Fred,
Fred, I can understand Fred.
Oh, lovely. That's absolutely fine, because she's just mentioned him as well. And he was a bit of a character as well, wasn't he?
Yes, yes.
He liked to be the life and soul of the party. He did. He made everybody laugh. He was a bit of a joker, she's
Yes,
saying. Well, they're all there. They're all together, and they're all there. She's met up with them, and she's saying we're having a right old time up here. We really are.
Good.
We're really enjoying itself. It's like one big party. And I don't know if it's you that's been sending the prayers up, sweetheart, but they've heard the prayers.
yes,
And
it's me.
right, well, they've heard, and they know that you're asking for things, but it takes time to do things. As you know, spirit doesn't work very quickly. Bless
No,
them.
I've noticed.
But they are around you, and this lady comes in visitation. She comes to see you, and you felt this lady's presence in your house, because
Yep.
she's had a right good old nosy around your house, sweetheart. She really is. And she, oh, I like that, but I don't like that. But she's saying, will you try not to climb up the steps to get something from the top?
Yes, I understand. It won't be stairs. Yes, it'll be steps. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Fell on my head the other day.
oh, bless you. Well, she's saying, will you please not do it, because she doesn't want you to fall, you know, and that you laid there for hours with nobody there. Get somebody to come and to do it for you. In fact, she's getting a waggy finger out and slapping
Oh
your
yeah,
hand.
she had a.
Yeah,
like
she's
that.
getting a waggy finger out. So she's telling you off for climbing. She says, because you shouldn't be climbing,
No,
sweetheart.
I know.
If you need to bring stuff down, let somebody get on the steps and do it for you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is it you that needs a new bed, or have you changed some bedding?
No, we need the bed frame, a new bed frame,
Oh, bless you.
because
she's
it's too heavy. It's too heavy
Oh.
for me.
right. Okay. Well, she's saying, when you choose one, choose wisely,
Yeah.
because this one, as you say, it's too heavy for you now. So you want a lighter one, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
And when you get one, get them to come and put it together for you. You know,
Yeah.
don't do it on your own, because these jobs, this is at a certain age, there's certain things that only a man can do.
Yeah, but even at a certain age, Irene, they still don't do it.
Well, that is very true. But mine's decorating at the moment. He's decorating my lounge for me, so I can't complain.
No.
So, oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Would you understand where the cough is? Who had the cough and the throats?
Yes.
I don't know if it's asthma, but I'm struggling for breath here as well. I can't get my breath properly.
I do
so
know. Yes.
You
yeah.
know where that's fine. As
Yeah.
long as you know where it is, sweetheart. I've got all the love from these wonderful people for you, Laura. And
Yeah.
they're just saying, will you please take care of yourself, darling? And will you please put yourself first
I
and
know,
try and get
yeah.
some rest, rather than let other people come in, because other people come in and they take your energy, sweetheart, and sometimes you can't cope with it.
No.
You just want to be left alone. So she's saying, learn to say no, learn to keep the door closed, and don't let them in, and just have your rest. Have a certain time to do your resting, and stick to it.
Yes, I will.
Oh,
Thank you.
all right, my darling.
Thank you very much.
And oh, she's giving me a memory of bluebells.
Oh, I have loads of them in my back garden. They
Oh,
were here.
how wonderful. One of my
Yeah.
favorites.
I sprinkle the seeds as well. So
Oh, that's lovely. Well, she's giving you the bluebells and the primroses and all the spring flowers, the crocuses and the little tiny snowdrops.
She loved the spring.
Oh, bless her. Well, that's why she's bringing them. But she's also giving me for you, sweetheart, sunflowers. Sunflowers for upliftment.
Yeah, because the yellow.
Yes, because of the yellow, to give you a bit of colour in your life. And I'm going to give you some of my irises as well. I have purple and white healing irises.
Lovely.
So, well, iris is one of my favourite flowers.
Yes,
So I'm
Nice.
going to give you some of my healing irises as well, sweetheart. And there's
Good.
also a healing on the way with a blanket as well, darling.
Thank you.
And I'm going to say good night and God bless, and thank you for
Bless you
working
too,
with
Irene.
me.
Thank you very much.
You're very
you.
welcome, darling.
Thank you.
Right, let me see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Adrian, can I come to you, please, sweetheart?
Hello.
Hello, sweetheart. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, right, okay. I've got a gentleman standing with you, sweetheart, and he's just stood behind you, and he's just got his hands on your shoulders. And I don't know if this is dad or granddad, or it could be brother. He's not quite telling me who he is yet, but would you understand somebody who would come behind you and put their hands on your shoulders?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I can understand that.
Okay, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart. And it's more there just to say, I'm here and I'm around you. I don't know how long this gentleman's been spirit side, but he's really wanting to bring you some comfort. Would you understand that?
Yes, I would understand that, yes.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you, darling. Right. He's also, come on then, sweetheart. Right, he's also bringing in somebody. You would understand a younger person who left this world before their time by alternative means. If it's not directly with
yes,
you,
no, I
you would
would,
know,
yeah. That'd be on the wife's side, though.
you would understand where that is. That's absolutely fine, because I've got that person here. And I'm not going to open it up, sweetheart, because we're on a live feed. But this person wants you to know that they are absolutely fine. Okay. And it's important that whoever mum and dad is, or the families, they know that they are absolutely fine, sweetheart. So if you could pass that along, he'd be ever so grateful. Okay.
Yeah, I will do.
Right. Right. This gentleman is saying that you've had a bit of a rough ride lately. Things haven't been easy with different things going on around you, sweetheart. But he's saying that he's always been there to support you, and this gentleman has been with you in visitation, and you felt somebody, you wasn't sure who it is, but you felt his presence. Can you understand that?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm not sure if he comes with a smell of aftershave, or if there's a certain smell that comes with him, or he's sort of like a cold breeze and he passes you, and it's just him trying to get your attention. He'll move your things, he'll move stuff, like he'll make the pictures crooked, or he'll move keys or something like that. He's just trying to get your attention, to let you know that he's around you, sweetheart. And he comes around you when you're feeling a little bit down, I'll say, if you'd understand that.
Yeah, I understand that, yeah.
Okay, that's lovely, thank you. Right, he's I don't know what you do for a job, because he's not telling me, but he's saying that you're not very happy where you're working at the moment, and you're either wanting to move to a different job, or there's a promotion or something. Would you understand that, please?
Yeah, it has been a bit that way. Just trying to
Right.
take a different look at it these days, though.
Right, okay, that's fine, darling. As long as you can take it, that's all that matters. But what he's saying is, be patient. Things will start to change for you. I can't predict when, because I don't predict, but he's saying that there will be changes for you. If they've not started happening, they will be starting to happen, but I can't tell you when or how long it's going to take, sweetheart. But he's also saying that he knows what an effort you put in, but you might have to make a little bit more of an effort, if you understand that, especially if you are moving jobs, rather than perhaps you're not happy where you are, and you need to move to a different position or something like that. Can you understand that?
Yeah, I can understand that, yeah.
Right, okay. And there's something wrong with the car, he's saying. He's not telling me what. It's nothing major. It's some. Will you check your tires, he's saying, on your car?
Yeah, I'll do that again.
Right, okay, well, make sure they're, well, I went to the hairdressers yesterday, and I had to quickly take mine to the garage, and I need a new alternator, just like that.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. So these things can go just on a minute, especially with these new where they do the cars now. It's not, you've got to all go on diagnostics and all that sort of stuff. I haven't got a clue, over my head. But just have your car checked over, make sure that everything's all right, sweetheart. But he's just saying it's something around something to do with the tires. But you would also know a younger person, if it's not you, who puts his foot on the accelerator a little bit too much?
Yeah, it's probably me.
Oh, is that you? Well, he's saying, will you please slow down and not do it? Because he's just saying, oh gosh, he's saying you're like Speedy Gonzales sometimes. You can't wait to get from A to B. You have to get there in seconds rather than in minutes or hours.
It's been that way just lately, yeah.
Oh, bless you. Right, okay. Can I take you to July for a birthday or anniversary, sweetheart? It doesn't matter if
July.
you can't think of it now. You'll think of it perhaps a bit later. I've also got to take you to it. He's taking me to Christmas. I don't know why, but he's taking me to Christmas. So something's happened around the Christmas time.
Yeah, it's quite busy in December.
Right, okay. For various reasons. I don't know if it's a family get together or if it's just because grandparents want to see children or whatever. But he's just saying that Christmas is a very hectic time for you, sweetheart. But
Yeah, it is,
learn to sort of do it slowly, slow down a little bit. Don't try and get everything done all at once, because he's showing me it's a mad rush in your house at Christmas. Bless you.
Trying to split everything up.
Yeah. Oh dear, I don't know. Well, I start well as soon as Christmas is finished, I start again for the following year. But mine all get money now because they're teenagers, so they don't. Oh, I don't want that, Grandma. Right? Okay, go take some money and get what you want. Right. And this gentleman is talking about a ring. I don't know if it's you that has the ring. I don't know if it's a wedding ring or a signet ring, but he's playing with my wedding ring. So I don't know if you've got it or if it's in the family somewhere, but he's talking about a ring. If you can't
Dad,
think of
if
it,
it's Dad, it'll be with Mum. If it's
Okay.
Granddad, I will have absolutely no idea where that's disappeared to.
well, perhaps Mum would know.
Yeah, I
Perhaps
think I know.
Mum would
She'll
know.
know where it is. Yeah.
Right. Okay. But he's just mentioned this ring, and there's a few other bits and pieces. He's talking about like a leather wallet or a leather pouch of some sort. I don't know if
That was with it last time I saw it.
right. Okay. That's absolutely fine then, sweetheart. Have you got who's the golfer? Who wants to play golf or who does play golf?
None of us normally, but I've been talking about doing it with the kids while I'm off this week, just to go crazy golf or something.
Right. Well, he's been watching and listening because he's mentioning it, sweetheart. He's mentioning it, and he's smiling when he's saying, so I know he's going to be there watching you and seeing what sort of it is once you get into. Bless. He's got a lovely personality. He's a lovely, lovely gentleman, and he's just smiling. He really is. He's just absolutely smiling from ear to ear, and he just wants you to know that he's around you and he's looking after you, and he just wants you. Please tell Mum that he's been through. Please tell Mum he's been through, because I've got to give you some flowers from him to give to Mum, and he just wants to give you a great big hug, and he'd send you all his love, sweetheart. Okay, so I'm going to leave his love with you, darling, and I'm going to say good night and God bless, and thank you for working with me.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
God bless.
Right, okay, where are we going now? Right. Can I come to Deb's, please?
Hi,
Hello, my love, are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, hello. 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 How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
A
And
face mask.
how old are you?
5.
5? Wow. That's a big age, isn't it? 5 and full of the joys of spring, bless.
Very much.
Right, then. Oh, I've got a lady that's coming forward for you, sweetheart, but she's bringing a gentleman with me, so you would understand. I don't know if it's Mum and Dad or Gran and Granddad that have come together.
Yeah.
And I know they're together because they're holding hands, bless them. So I know it's lovely when I see them like that. They're holding hands, and they've both got big smiles plastered on their faces, you know.
Oh, brilliant.
And absolutely wonderful. Now this lovely couple, they've just come. It's Grandma. What's your name, sweetheart? Come on, give me your name, darling. She doesn't want to give me a name, bless her. So I'll just call her Grandma, darling.
Yeah,
But
it's
she
Alice.
just, pardon?
We call her Alice.
Oh, bless. You shouldn't have told me, but that's
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's all right, my love. Don't worry about it. She's just smiling from ear to ear, and she's saying that, you know, you are so beautiful inside and out. You have a wonderful personality, and you have you're one of these sort of people that draw people to you. You've got a lot of acquaintances, but you've only got a few true friends. Would that be right?
Yes.
But she's also come because she wants to know that she wants you to know that she knows that you're missing her. Because I know that you was quite close to her, wasn't you? You was
Yeah.
close to both of them, but Grandma was the one that you went to. Granddad was for cuddles and drying tears, but Grandma was the one that you could go and talk to. She was like your best friend when she was here.
Yes.
And she's just saying that she's saying about your heart being broken, sweetheart. Okay. And she's seen the tears, and she's seen the pillow all wet and everything. And you do it on your own. You don't do it when the little one's around.
No.
You do it on your own. But she comes in visitation, this lady. They both do, but she comes more often. And sometimes you feel somebody like a cobweb on your face or on your arm or something.
Yeah.
It's this lady. She comes to see you, and she comes to bring you comfort, to let you know that she's around you, sweetheart. Okay. And she watches the little one as well. She comes in visitation and sees them as well. But right, grief is something that everybody does differently. There's no time on grief, and there's no tears on heart. There's no time on heartbreak either. This is what she's saying, and she's saying you cry it all out and you'll feel a lot better. But you do have to start getting your life back together, sweetheart. Do you understand that? Because she's saying you have been broken. You have been broken in more ways than one, but we won't go into that. That's, you know, but the poem I read out at the beginning, that is very significant to you, because that's how you're feeling at the moment. But she's saying you will mend, sweetheart. You will mend. It'll be slow, and it might be a long journey for you, but you will mend it. You will start mending, you know, and eventually you will learn to trust again, which you don't at the moment. Again, it's going to take time. I've got to tell you that this lady is with you. When you did what you did, when it all happened, you did the right thing, because because she's telling me that you sometimes feel guilty for doing what you did because you think it was the wrong way of doing it. But she said, no, absolutely, it was the right way. You had to do that. You had to do the things to what you did. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and she's saying, don't feel guilty. Do not feel guilty for putting yourself and your children first, sweetheart. Okay.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Right. And your granddad's just stepping in, and he's saying, I wish I was there, because I'd have gone to town. You understand that without me doing any going any further. And it wouldn't have happened, not that way, because it had been finished with beforehand. But he's just giving you lots of love, sweetheart. But your grandma's just saying, she's just saying, now you can start mending. Now you can start mending, picking your life back up. And, you know, but she's just saying, as you know, be very careful.
Yes.
There is somebody else out there for you, sweetheart, but it's going to take a long time. Okay. It's going to take a long time. I've got, right, come on then, which one? She's bringing a song in for you. Come on then. What is it? Right. Oh, I don't know the name of that. It's a Bruno Mars song. It's a Bruno Mars song. It's the one about something about bringing you flowers. Would you understand the song?
No, but I can look it up.
Right. It's something about a breakup and bringing you flowers. Oh, I should have brought you flowers. Otherwise,
Yeah, I
the one
think I know
mean?
which one it is.
Right. Well, I've got to give you that. Your grandma's giving you that, sweetheart.
Oh, bless.
And she's also, bless you. I've also got to give you the Hollies. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. So that must mean something to you as well, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's giving me these songs, because they're pertaining to you, and they know what you need right now. There's just so much love for you, sweetheart, and you needed this message tonight.
I did,
Your
yeah.
grandma's saying you needed something. You needed to hear some words of wisdom, let's say. That's how she's putting
I
it.
needed a cuddle.
She's just saying, well, the cuddles are there. Your spirit family are all around you, sweetheart. And what they're doing is they've got a circle and you're in the middle of the circle.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Sorry.
well, like that. It's all right. It's all right. They're putting you in the middle of that circle, so that they are giving you cuddles, and they're giving you lots and lots of love, and they're sending you lots of healing as well, sweetheart, because
Lovely,
it's what
thank
you
you.
need at the moment. Okay. And I've got a beautiful heart of red roses as well from your
Oh.
grand and granddad. All right.
Thank you.
So that's from them to you, sweetheart. Can you understand where the jewelry is, please?
Yes. Yes.
Right. Okay, that's
My
absolutely
sister.
fine. Because your grandma just wanted to know where the jewelry was, because she was playing with my wedding ring, sweetheart. As
Yeah,
long
it's
as you know
Mum
where
and-
it is, that's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. Right. Well, I'll leave that with you, darling, and I'm going to say good night and God bless, and thank you so much for working with me.
Thank
And
you
get
so
some
much,
rest from
Irene.
Grandma. You're
I'll
very
try.
welcome, sweetheart.
She was 103
All
when
right,
I know.
bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. My nana was
Wow.
103, so
Oh,
I'm gonna pass
how
quite a long time
wonderful.
before. So yeah, to
well, that-
listen to that they're holding hands is fantastic.
Well, you just remember that when she comes in visitation, she'll come with what is it? Lily of the Valley. She'll come with the smell of Lily of the Valley. So because that was her perfume. So when you smell that, you know she's there. You know she's around you.
Yeah,
And you can talk to yourself because you are spiritually aware.
I
So,
am, yeah.
okay, darling. Good night. God bless. Thank you for working with
Good
me.
night. God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
I have to
You're welcome.
Stop
Bye-bye.
you there, Irene.
Oh, really? That's gone quick.
It's gone quick, isn't it? It's 11 minutes past 8. Look. Did
Oh
very
my
well.
goodness. Right. Okay.
So, thank you very much for that beautiful address and the poem, and
You're
the lovely
welcome.
readings with the validation as well. It's a lovely evening. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Okay, well, it's left is for me to give out the notifications and play our closing hymn, and also for the closing prayer, obviously. Don't forget, every Tuesday we have our online open reading circle where you can come along and get a free reading from one of our guest or resident mediums. Or if you're a medium or a developing medium, you can come along and have a practice read with some support. So that's 7:45 on Tuesday evenings on Zoom. We also have our online Shakti breathwork sessions on a Thursday evening. Doors open again, 7:45 for 8 p.m. start. You can join our Facebook group, Amadeitist, for details of any of our events. Next service will be Saturday, 4th of September. We're already there, look, September. 7 p.m. as usual, and our guest medium is Karen Wood. I hope to see you all here. Now, I shall hand over to you, Irene, for our closing prayer.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for a beautiful service. And thank you for allowing our friends, our families, our inspirers, our guides to come through with messages of truth and of life everlasting. Could I please ask that the veil be closed between the two worlds? And until we may meet again, may I ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every one that's been here tonight. Amen.
Amen.
God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel's guide uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. God be with you till we meet again. Neath his wings securely hide you. Daily manna still provide you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet again.
God be with you till we meet again. When life's perils thick confound you, put his arms unfailing round you. God be with you till we meet again.
Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you. God be with you. Oh, God be with you till we meet again.
Bless him. He's a sweetheart, isn't he?
He likes his singing, especially this song right at the very end. He loves it.
Good. That's nice. That's lovely. Bless him.